Hello everyone, this is Tadpole Superhero, and today we are playing The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last week, we had quite a trek through Faron Woods, found a bunch of Kikwis, and made our way to the entrance of Skyview Temple where Zelda is apparently going to be. Now we need to enter the temple and find our girl. We picked up a slingshot in the last episode and we can use that to open the door. Pretty cool, huh? I think it's cool. Depending on how long this temple is, this dungeon sometimes takes me a lot longer than it should. For whatever reason, I get really lost in this one sometimes. Depending on how long this takes, it might take 2 episodes for us to get through this. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can get through the whole thing in one. Also, I love this. He does this at the beginning of every single dungeon. I love that short little cutscene before entering the dungeon. It just adds to the tension, adds to the sense of danger. Skyview Temple. Here we are. This is where the game gets going. Our first dungeon. Master, I have bad news. This is exactly what you want to hear as soon as you walk into a dungeon. Okay, so there are a bunch of... This is actually really good news. Oh, I can't douse here. Oh, darn. That's so terrible. I'm so sad that I can't douse. So, what you'll notice, look at this. It's a statue. If you click on it, it's a bird statue. You can go outside. There are several of these, so you can save within the dungeon, which I think is great. You know, you don't have to use them, but it's just, look, I mean, sometimes these places can take a long time, and you want to make sure that you can get through it, right? Sometimes life happens, and you're just like, I can't finish the dungeon all in one go. I mean, ideally, you'll finish any Zelda dungeon in one go, but it doesn't always work that way. So we got these spider webs that we try to cut through, but they're really annoying. The way they're set up, they could have been set up better, but they're set up in such a way that it's really difficult to actually be able to cut the entire thing without getting stuck in it. Unless you do that. See, I'm discovering new things, even though I've beaten this temple 3 or 4 times. Not sure how many times, to be honest. Okay, so we have some danger. There's a Deku Baba. He's at the top of a stretch of vines, so it's not gonna be easy to battle him. But what we can do is shoot this switch from a distance, so we don't even have to go past him, and that'll open our door for us. How nice! Alright, so we got some strange stuff going on. There's an eye. What's going on here? He's opening and closing. We got a pedestal. Here, descended from the sky. When you're... It's basically saying, yo, dude, listen to Fi. Alright, so Fi has something to say. Let's listen to her, because I don't think I've actually ever done this. Massive quantity of knowledge about the land. You know what's funny is that as you go through the game, you'll find out that her knowledge is actually rather lacking, which is really funny. Magical Sentry has a natural tendency to stare at the tip of pointed objects. Huh, if only I had a pointed object. Oh look, I do. And look, we can make him dizzy if I knew what I was doing. Wow, this is not usually this hard. Oh, and he got too dizzy. This is another life lesson, folks. Don't make your friends dizzy, or their eyes will fall off and explode. Which admittedly would be kind of cool. Until, you know, I mean, it'd be cool to look at once, and then you'd be like, oh, oops, I just destroyed my friend's eyes. That's not good. Yeah, so there's those sticky bombs. See, it attached to me. And then exploded, but I was able to get off of it. Or get it off of me. We got sculptulas on the walls. Sculptulas. However you want to say it. Like I've said before, I'm not finicky about pronunciation. Like, if I say something one way and you say it a different way, so what? I don't mind. Oh, gosh. Bokoblins are fast. Really, dude? Come on. Whew, that should not have been that hard. Okay. This is the part where I always get tripped up, is this room and its adjoining rooms. I don't know why it trips me up so much every single time. I can't talk today. How are you guys doing? Are you guys able to talk today? Because that would be good. Talking is good. Alright, so we've opened both the adjoining rooms. Now what? Now what do we do? Okay, so there's a little bit of water here at the bottom. It's making me move slower, which is not exactly what I want. I want to run fast. Alright, so there is a door over here with a lock on it. So we need a key to get through that door. Trying to remember which room I do first and how I do all this. Freaking Bokoblin. There we go. Okay, so these guys take 4 hits. That's what's going on. I'm used to them taking 3 hits. And we have a Skulltula. As you can see, he's very, very attached to his webbing. So, what are we going to do about that? We're going to shoot some vines. Swing like Tarzan. Theoretically. And we have our favorite kind of Deku Baba. The one that switches its faces. I got a little focus on that one. I couldn't talk. I was concentrating. Alright. And part of the reason why this dungeon might take 2 episodes is because I realized last episode was rather long. I try to keep them shorter than that. Another thing about this game, I think, yeah, this game was the first to implement it. Unless the DS games did. I haven't played the DS Zelda games. But it used to be you need a map and a compass. And this time, the map, basically, it's a map and compass in one. Which is pretty cool. I like it. I think it's just, it's streamlined, but in a good way. Like, they're streamlining in a bad way. This is streamlining in a good way. It's just, why do you need a map and a compass? That's extreme. Okay, so we got our map, and look, it shows us. Another thing I like is it shows us locked doors. I like that. And then it has little X's that mark points of interest. Usually switches. It's got chests. And those icons are for bird statues for saving. So there's another one here. And there's another one right near the end. We got a Zelda icon. Means we know where Zelda is. We got to go save her. Zeepa, why are you looking at your map? You got to go save your girl. I don't know why I'm looking at my map. I do know why I'm looking. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I don't know anything. Okay. You guys probably already realized that from watching all my videos. Okay, so they got a little glowy thingy on their butts. Oh, that wasn't good. So we got to stab it. All right, I'm not gonna get stuck in the web. Okay. So that's how we get through these guys. And then cut their webs, or we can get stuck in it and then break it like that. But I'm pretty sure there's something else that we need to check out down here. Pretty sure. I'm thinking that I'm wrong now. Where is it? I thought there was something on the ground level in this room. Well then, I am incorrect. I am speaking falsehoods. That's not what you want from your guide through this craziness. Is there a switch in the air? Is there a switch in the air? I feel like I'm pretty sure there's something else in this room. At least that's what always trips me up in here. I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking this. Okay. Let's go check out the other room. See what's going on there. That should sort this all out. Is this room should sort everything out, and we'll be good to go. I'm not a big fan of this dungeon. As far as first dungeons go, this is not It's not my cup of tea. All right, so now we have a different kind of Skulltula, which, as we can see, spins on a on a string, and then so we have to very smartly attack it without it hitting us. Lots of spiders. This is a spider dungeon. Should have just called it Spider Temple. I don't know why it's called Skyview Temple. It doesn't give any views of the sky. All right, what does this say? 2 doors lead to rooms. I had to strike the gemstones to get in here. What? Oh my gosh. What is this game doing? All right. Is there anything above? Okay. This room, I know what I'm doing. It's the other room that always gets me. So we hit another switch. What's going to happen? Ah! Raising the water level. The thing that trips me up in this dungeon is that you actually have to raise the water level twice. And I always lose where the second water level raising thing is. I just don't know. All right, so okay. It should be back in the, or it might be in the main room. Let's see. I don't know anything. Clearly. All right. Let's go swim around. Is there anything under here? Should just be that gemstone. Okay. You guys, I'm sorry I'm letting you down. I know I've been very knowledgeable of this game so far, and I am for the rest of the game, but this section, this dungeon, for whatever reason, just, it doesn't work with me. Me and this dungeon do not get along. I have a couple ideas, though. I have a couple ideas. But we should head up here first because there's something we can do, which I think is just a shortcut we can set up. Yeah, it's just a shortcut. Okay. So let's go to that other room and see what we've got going on, because we need to raise we need to raise the water level one more time. There's probably something we can do in here with the raised water. It's not even raised in here, is it? Nope, it's not. There's no water in here. What in the world? For those of you who have this dungeon fresh in their minds, you're probably laughing at me right now. I'm secretly laughing. Oh, there, yes, that's what always gets me. I was right the first time I was in this room. There's a little alcove over here. All right, let's cut these webs. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Just staring straight at me. I was going to find it eventually. That's probably a record time for how quickly I've found it. That's good. Okay. The reason we needed to raise the water level twice... Get off me. Get off me. All right. The reason we needed to raise the water level twice is so that we could access another section of this main room here, because the log was too low before, but now it's fine. So now we can climb up these vines. I really like most of the dungeons in this game, but Skyview Temple just does not do it for me. I don't know why I was running up a wall there. the A button, all this context-sensitive actions. Okay. Whoa, camera angles. Okay. So there's a chest in there. There's Skulltula over here. So this is what you want to do is you want to hit these guys hard enough to knock them around. And then we can stab them in the glowy spot. Okay, so we've got another one of those eyes, but this time we have two of them. So we need to find the right spot to stand in order to get both of them interested in what I have to say. And there we go. We got it. This set of puzzles with the eyes just, it threw me off so much the first time I played this game. It's like, I don't know what to do. That first eye, where I got through it really easily, took me forever. It took me, I was running all over the place thinking, what do I do? What do I do? I was shooting at it. Nothing. So we got our key. Yeah, I mean, now I know how to do that. Part of it is because I never asked Fi. I don't remember why. I just didn't. I didn't ask her for help. So that's part of what took me so long. I could not figure it out. I had no idea what was going on with the eye. But anyway, now we got our key. I'm yawning. Oh, sorry about that. So we've got our key. Now we're going to head through the door. And explore the rest of the dungeon. Now it gets pretty cool. I like the rest of this place. So I'm moving at like record speed here. Compared to the past 3 times I've beaten this dungeon. Alright. So we got this giant hub room. We know what to do about these switches. Shoot them with the seed. Alright, so what's inside the tower? Let's find out. Oh, this is one of my favorite enemies in the game. The Stalfos are very familiar to anyone who's played a few Zelda games. The ones in this game are quite interesting. They force you to use different types of attacks in order to hit them. Nope. So you just have to be very patient and focused. Oh, I did it. Wow, that's probably the cleanest I've ever beaten one of those guys. That's cool. So you just have to be patient with them. Watch how they move their swords and then attack where they're open. I love the Stalfos and the Lizalfos. We'll fight those later, not in this dungeon. But some nice takes on classic Zelda enemies that they've used a lot. Alright, so we got a new item, the beetle. This is one thing that drives me nuts about this game. When you get an item, it has this set of text boxes that tell you exactly how to use it, and then Fi shows up immediately. This is every time you get a dungeon item. Fi will pop out and say, hey, you know what you just read? I'm going to tell you it again. Really, Fi? Okay, so we already have it automatically equipped. So now, as we can see, the door is locked. So what do? Well, we can fly out here to that gemstone switch, whatever you call it. And we can go kamikaze, suicide beetle. And the door's open. How about that? So let's go check out the rest of this place. Now there are a few extra things you can do. You can drop these boxes. They're not barrels, they're boxes. To get quite a lot of rupees. Oh, but that was just a 20. Still, 20 rupees is nice. I don't know if it's now or... I know that those boxes... The boxes give you rupees. There's a switch. There we go. The beetle's rather fragile. Good thing it can't actually be destroyed. It can just be knocked out of the sky and reset. So here we go. Another section of the dungeon. We got some water. I wonder what's in here. I really do wonder which part is this. Oh, there we go. I remember this. So now we have 3 of those eyes. We run over here and we're like, oh, go! Jeez. Okay. I love this. You use an upward slash to flip the spider over. It's so cool. And then you use your finishing strike. Yeah, so you use one of these guys to flip him, and then you use your finishing attack to finish him off. I love it. Okay, so we got 3 eye switches. But what's going on? We can't get them to open. What are we supposed to do? Well, let's look around the room. There's some vines to climb up. Let's check this out. I never noticed there was webbing up here. Huh. That's where the Skulltula fell from. Okay. Well played. Okay, so we can cut down this box. Now that's a metal box. What could that be for? Well, we're about to find out. But I also want to knock down the not-so-metal box. Oh, it gives me hearts. I wanted money. I don't want hearts. I'm full of hearts. Alright, so we can move around this metal box. Just like we moved around that box in Skyloft earlier in the game. In the tutorial section. When we were rescuing a kitty from a roof. Trying to figure out, is this... Oh, I think that indicates the right spot for it. Nope, not quite there. Alright. No. Alright, let's move it this way. And forward. And try this again. There we go. And now we dizzy up the eyes and we're good to go. You know, I've been playing Minish Cap recently. It's a Zelda game I haven't played before, but it's on the Wii U Virtual Console, so I've been playing that. It is a really cool game. I don't know if any of you have played it. I've been trying to catch up on the Zelda games that I haven't played before. Minish Cap is a great game. It's really short, but it's so good. It is a lot of fun. Alright, so we've got a switch back here. We're going to hit it with our beetle. But anyway, if you're watching this, what is your favorite Zelda game? Mine's sort of alternates. I have like a 4-way tie. Or, well, like a 3-way tie among 3 different Zelda games. This one, Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, and A Link Between Worlds. And it just depends on how I'm feeling at the time, which one I say is my favorite. I've been on a Skyward Sword kick lately. But Minish Cap is very good. What is your favorite Zelda game? What are the Zelda games you enjoy? Okay, so we got another one of these guys. Flip him over and use your finishing attack. Combat in this game is just so satisfying. I love it. Skyward Sword actually would easily be my favorite Zelda game if it didn't have these little frustrations that just pop up a little too often. Outside of those, this game is just so good. But it holds itself back from greatness. Okay, I don't know. I don't actually know what happened there. But we killed him, so that's all we need. There's a heart. There's a giant heart behind a gate. What does that mean? Well, let's go flying around. And if we fly around, we'll see there's a little opening at the top of the tower. What could that be about? Well, let's go check it out. Beetle's beeping, which means it's almost out of... The beetle can only fly for a certain amount of time, and it can only fly so high. So that was indicating that it was almost out of fuel or whatever it runs on. And we got a giant heart. What is that? It's a heart piece. A piece of heart. So you get 4 of these. This is in almost every Zelda game. In the original, you got heart containers, and just straight up heart containers instead of heart pieces to create a container. But anyway, I need a key. Oh, I have a key. What am I talking about? Oh, hello, Bokoblin. You're a jerk. And I killed you. Alright, so we've got a tightrope. We got a locked door, but we got Deku Babas. How do we get through here? Well, we can cut them down, which is really cool. The ones on the edges can't reach us. It's a little frightening, though. They're like right there, almost in range. We were making good time through this temple. I think we might save right before the boss, though, because this is still a bit long. Oh, this is one of my favorite enemies in the game. All right, it is called a Staldra. I'm gonna skip through the rest of her text because I already know how to beat this guy. You have to destroy all 3 heads at the same time, which is so cool because it moves around in different patterns. See, look at it. And you want to wait until... Oh, I missed one. Or you can do that, which is the easy mode way of beating it. But, yeah, you just watch the patterns it moves through and wait until it's in a good spot for you to hit all 3 heads in one attack. Which I almost did it. I almost did it on that first one. I was too far away from the left head. That's one of my favorite enemies. It's so cool. Alright, come on, dude. There we go. Alright, so we got a Skulltula hanging out over an edge, over a crevice, and we can just drop him. It's a big jump. And we know how I am with jumping so far in this game. Alright, and so we have a little crystal switch here, which that just gives us a shortcut back to the hub area. We got a jerk over here, a Bokoblin. Oh, he's got a horn. He's calling people. No, stop it. Alright, so here we go. Time for you to fall to your death. Thanks, buddy. And we got a Bokoblin because he summoned one. It's behind us, but we can just knock him off with a slingshot, with a seed, with a pebble to the face. And there he goes. Alright. So we have this very interesting boss door. Fi's trying to tell us something. I don't want to listen. It's the door to the boss, but we need a key to get inside there. It had a very interesting looking lock. What's that all about? Well, we're about to find out. We're about to learn the truth, and now we have to go through a bunch of jumps and swinging, and you guys know how I am with these from last episode. Didn't go so well. Alright, so far so good. Oh geez. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh no! No! Oh man. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Alrighty. So we got a few seeds left. We can knock down these vines. And now the fun begins. Oh no, I didn't mean to press A again. No. Oh no. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Actually, I should probably be lower on the vine. There we go. Let's do a good swing. Get a good swing going. Jump. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's line it up. Let's get low enough. I don't trust myself on these. There we go. Alright. And we've got a very interesting looking chest. this kind of chest with the different coloration always has the boss key. But what is this? This is not a key. This is a golden carving. What kind of nonsense is this? Well, we're going to find out. I have been just blazing through this dungeon. This does not normally happen. I've gotten a lot better. Alright, let's go back across. On the tightrope, Link's an acrobat. He's a circus acrobat. He's not a very good circus acrobat. Especially when I'm the one controlling him. Okay. So, we are actually going to explore what this golden carving is and what it does with this door in the next episode. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tadpole Superhero Plays The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. And if you enjoy what you're seeing, why not subscribe? You can stay up to date every time I post a new video. I post Let's Plays every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I have some new stuff planned for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So subscribe, stay up to date, see what's going on. But most of all, let me know in the comments because I love to hear from you and see what you think about this stuff. I want to talk to you guys, you know? So if you're enjoying this, talk to me in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.